up, Sauce Gang, and welcome back to the channel. Hot Sauce Beats here with a banger Skibidi Toilet Multiverse reaction for you because Elite Clockman has just dropped new race coming? Clown Toilets, question mark? Episode 18, Skibidi Toilet Multiverse Analysis and Theory. And that is right, bro. My worst nightmare is officially here because Dom Studios has brought clowns and the circus to Skibidi Toilet Multiverse, but it looks absolutely insane. I mean, come on, who doesn't want to see Titan Clockman fight Pennywise the Clown Toilet? Yeah, I think that's what we'll call him. But anyways, this absolutely was insane. I'm super stoked to see what kind of Easter eggs Elite Clockman can find. But before we check this out, make sure you show him some love by subscribing to his channel. And fam, we are getting so close to 100,000 subs. So if you haven't yet, please smash that subscribe button and join the Sauce Gang family. But enough talking, let's get to reacting and roll that bomb-ass intro.
Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Eat, sleep, make beats. Eat, sleep, make beats.
Hot Sauce Beats. Woo, woo. Oh, I'm ready, Sauce Gang. Go, go,
Welcome,
go, go.
ladies and gentlemen. Elite Clockman here.
Hi, Elite Clockman.
Hello, everyone. Elite
Hello.
Cameraman here.
Hello,
Today I'll be
Elite
taking over this
Cameraman.
analysis. Today's
Woo.
Skibidi Multiverse episode was really
Okay.
something else because it took the series to a whole another level with the addition of clown toilets, and not
Woo.
just that. But it seems like Titan Cameraman has gotten
Got
some
some
crazy
massive
upgrades
upgrades.
as well. With the ending we saw, it looks like Skibidi Apocalypse will be getting even harder to beat with all the clown toilets around teaming up with Scientist Toilet.
Bruh.
We also might have gotten a tease about the next race that'll be coming, and it seems like it's been in front of us all this time. But before we talk about all this and the Easter eggs in today's video, make sure to smash the like button and gently click the subscribe button if you enjoy these videos.
No, smash that
Anyways,
subscribe
here we
button
go.
too.
The episode starts with the POV cameraman using a huge machine gun to shoot down some helicopter toilets.
Looks
After
like a
killing
video
one, we
game.
suddenly look behind to see a glimpse of a screen for a short second. And if we freeze the frame, we can clearly see that it says, "Message from Drillman, need backup." But suddenly a plane or a rocket-like toilet literally crashes into one of the other camera helicopters, exploding it. And it doesn't end there. One of the rocket toilets rams
No, it
into the
don't.
plane the POV cameraman is in, but thankfully we don't die even though the whole plane is burning now. While the helicopter is burning down, the POV cameraman jumps
Dude, this
from the
episode
helicopter
was so
as if he
insane,
is
chat.
dropping to tilted
Dom
towers.
Studios and his
Because
absolute
the second we
legend.
look down, the chaos looks like it's worse than tilted towers. We can literally see everything that's going on, and it's just pure chaos. It's not just that, but if we look closely, it seems like the Alliance is actually losing the battle because there are a lot of dead bodies on the ground. This is kind of weird because when we are looking at the scene, it's mostly the Alliance members who are shooting projectiles. They are using both the stun guns and the turrets. Maybe some members died to friendly fire, who knows?
Come on, you guys got
It
this. Let's
kind of
go,
looks
boys.
like scene out of Battlefield 1.
Hold the
If you
line.
have played that game, you most likely know what I'm talking about. We slowly land thanks to our parachute, and literally the second we land, a large cameraman that's running towards us gives us a rocket launcher to fight. We
That's
decide to
very
turn
kind.
behind.
Very kind, bro.
And we can see a couple details here. First of all, it looks like the toilet army is pretty big in this area, and there seems to be Alliance members that are hurt.
That's a
and
Drillman
sad.
base
We
on
can
the
also
wall.
see the writing in the wall
Yep,
that
Drillman
says
base.
Drillman base, clearly stating that this whole area is the Drillman base. I don't know why the toilets decided to attack the Drillman base, but there probably is something very important here that we didn't get to see in
Maybe
this
trying to get
episode.
the
Later in
brains
video,
of
we'll
Titan
see the
Drillman,
Titan
maybe?
Drillman head. While watching the battlefield, we see the Drillman at the turret get shot, so we rush there to help him. And while dragging him to the side, an explosion
07s,
happens
chat.
next to us, killing
07s.
the large cameraman. But the real deal happens right after, when the black smoke appears, making all the other toilets run away. The second the smoke disappears, a goofy, looking toilet shows up, which kind of looks like a present out of a
changes
kid's
everything.
TV show, and it slowly comes next to us. The thing is, even though it looks small from far away, this toilet is pretty massive when it comes next to us. And suddenly
It ain't a
freaking
Titan, but
goofy
it's
skull
like
comes out of
medium.
him,
It's a
which looks
medium
like a
toilet.
dead clown or something, making some weird expressions. He doesn't attack us, though, and is actually surprised by the reaction the Alliance has because the Dumbo cameraman next to us actually claps the toilet. And even
That was
the other
probably my
Alliance
favorite
members
part, bro.
are
He just like,
dumbfounded.
yeah.
The dead clown toilet suddenly brings out blades while laughing and starts rushing through the base to kill everyone while using his fireworks to make a show. But it doesn't last long because, unlucky for him, a true Chad enters the scene, and it's no other than Titan Cameraman.
Dang right, bro.
He suddenly lands behind the dead clown toilet with his new upgrades and uses his machine guns on his head, but this actually doesn't do that much damage. so Blood literally pulls his head and puts his newly upgraded hand cannon deep into his mouth to shoot him. And I think this part was the most gore scene we've seen in the series, with blood spilling everywhere while the dead clown's head is completely shattered. Titan cameraman suddenly gets a call or something from the looks of it and leaves the area. But when it comes to his upgrades, it seems like he has gotten some pretty good armor inside his coat now.
We know what that was, bruh.
We already have seen the hand cannon. But what's that thing on his right arm? We'll most likely get to see it in the next big battle, which will probably happen soon with what we've seen at the end. We also see a big truck entering the underground base the drill man have, and it actually makes sense that they got an underground base since they can dig with their drills. This truck totally has the Titan drill man head, and he probably has a new body waiting for him in this base. Hopefully we get to see the inside someday, but that's not the only detail here, because if you look closely, we can see a scientist drill man standing next to the truck giving him directions. After Titan cameraman leaves the area, we look at the gruesome scene once again, and the POV fades away, and we go outside of the cameraman POV and get to see a tease of what's to come. We suddenly see a hat holder with a large yellow hat on it. But that's not the important detail here, because if you look around, you can see a bunch of pencils, and for some reason on the pencil case, it actually says, "Man?" Does this mean that the next race will be Pencilman? That's not all. This was actually in front of us in the last episode. Also, when the analysis YouTubers were arriving at the scene, and when we first saw Momo Toilet. If you look at the ground, there are a bunch of pencils scattered throughout the floor, and it does not make sense for there to be that many pencils unless Dom Studios clearly put them there to foreshadow what's to come. I'm 99% convinced that we will be getting Pencilman if it goes like this, because literally the scene after the clown takes the hat, we see a pencil hanging on a chain.
I might know of a new character coming.
They are intentionally shoving it in our faces. What do you think? Do you want the pencil race to appear? What do you think they'll look like? What do you think their abilities will be? I think
with their
they'll be more
noses?
fighting-oriented and will use their heads as weapons, and we'll most likely get so many goofy fight scenes we can also maybe get penmans as well, with different pencils and pens. There are actually so many possibilities for this race, which is crazy. They probably also will be able to use pencil sharpeners to buff themselves, and I can imagine a scene where a drill man or a cameraman is holding a pencil sharpener while a pencil man is shaperning himself to get ready for the battle. But this episode does not end here. Because the next scene, we see a clown toilet from his back POV, but it's actually kind of bugged, because even though his head is moving, his hair is stuck in the same place. They most likely have done this because of performance issues and how long it would take to render it. At least that's my assumption, because rendering hair takes too much performance and time. Seconds later, we also see the scientist toilet appear, and he smiles so terrifyingly once more. I think this is his first time meeting up with the clown toilets, because that's what it looks like.
I think it's the first time he's coming there. It's a meeting of the bosses.
Because the way they look at each other is crazy. G-Man Toilet would have been jealous. And we get to see the Pennywise toilet for the first time, and Blood literally had cockroaches inside his mouth. Jesus Christ, get a toothbrush, bruh. The clown toilets do look scary and goofy at the same time, and they clearly love fireworks. I honestly don't think they'll last long with all the upgrades the Titans have been getting, but the team up will be crazy.
I hate
we'll
clowns,
most likely get the big fight in episode 20 or something, because the last time it happened, it was in episode 10. Also, we still don't know if these clown toilets have any weaknesses, since they mostly look normal. The real toilets I want to see are the ones in the Toilet Base 3, though. The twin toilets looked crazy, and more toilets like that would go hard. Also, one thing I can't put my finger on is if these toilets are the ones that we saw in the 5th picture at the end of episode 17. Because if you remember my analysis, there were 5 pictures in the lab that showcased the Apocalypse toilets.
Oh, yeah!
Also, we still don't know why Elite Clockman, ISO Toilet, and Moby were trying to kill everyone that saw the Skibidi Apocalypse. I am very curious
we'll find out.
And I'm thankful that my brother didn't let ISO and Moby kill TV Woman in the last episode.
Good job, Elite Clockman.
If you enjoyed this analysis, make sure to like and subscribe to Elite Clockman, Elite Cameraman out.
Peace out, Elite Cameraman!
Bye, Elite Clockman. Bye. Let me bring you in, chat. Let me bring you in.
Bruh, so much stuff is going on, and I think this is, again, I absolutely am in love with the fact that this is turning into kind of a scary series, man. I think this is something that, you know, Dom Studios is making 100% his own. You know, kind of took Skibidi Toilet, grabbed the ball and went running with it and is making his own thing out of it. And I think this is absolutely brilliant. I also love, man, this playful, like, back and forth Elite Clockman and Elite Cameraman have. And I like the fact that actually Elite Cameraman did this one. I think it keeps it fresh, keeps us on our toes. Absolute amazing analysis. Let me know what you guys think of the clowns. But make sure you show Elite Clockman and Elite Cameraman some love by subscribing to their channels. Again, chat, we're so close to 100,000 subs, so make sure you join the Sauce Cake family by smashing that subscribe and like button, and have a great weekend. And remember, it's a sleep and make beats, and as usual, be kind to one another. That's all I got. Boom, I'm out. Come to love. Sauce Cake, peace out.